I think from Gareth's perspective, I know they've lost a player, is it Deslin? Obviously with that horrible challenge. I don't think there was any malice in it from that point of view. But obviously, what happened looked terrible. But with regards to injuries, Gareth, and this happens all the time when you're preparing in a tournament. Who's going to be fit in the opposition? Who are they going to replace? Who's going to replace them? And essentially, what do we have to defend against? What opportunities do we get to attack? So the idea that this is going to be an easier game than Germany, I think it has to be kibosh straight away. As we've seen with the likes of the Netherlands, the favourites, France even, the favourites or the fancied teams are going out. And if England think that Ukraine is going to be an easier task than Germany, then it will offer different proposition. So strengths, they're in the same round as England. They have to be respected, and that's the reality. And it doesn't mean that England have to play fantastic football. It just means they have to do enough. I think it's been fabulous. And again, it kind of made me laugh. People were saying, when he made these mistakes in the Premier League back in December and August of last year, it's kind of like, hang on a minute, we're talking about now. He gets into that England squad. If I say he changes, I think he thrives off playing in and around that England squad. And when you've got the talent, and I think one thing that people sometimes don't appreciate so much, when you're training with the best players in the country, then it gives you a better standard of training. Even at some clubs, Manchester City, for example, you've got world-class players all around you. But I think in Jordan's case, with respect to Everton, the players in England are much better than the players at Everton. So it gives him the ammunition, if you like, to come out and do the performances that he's done for England. As I say, he's been outstanding. Really hasn't made a mistake. Hasn't put us under any pressure, and it's exactly what you want from your goalie in a tournament. I've seen it through the tournament. Interestingly, I mean, it's 4 games now. For the example, the Germany moment when Muller got through, there was a prime opportunity to do something reckless, i.e. keep running out and even try and anticipate Muller, whatever. Instead, he didn't. He held his ground, and it took a lot of composure to put Muller in a position where Muller had to beat him rather than him coming out. And I've seen him do this for under 21s. I mean, we're going back a few years ago, but it's kind of part of his game which he's taken out. And as I say, looks like a much more assured goalkeeper. And again, he looks calm and composed. He looks happy. He doesn't look, I say, stressed, wound up. And that gives confidence to the players in front of him, the defence, and therefore throughout the team. So I think, as I say, his performance has been fantastic. Like playing in Soccer Aid last year was a massive event. I mean, obviously with the COVID restrictions, no fans, we're in our bubble. I heard a lot about the experiences for Soccer Aid from players' perspective. So to go to the Etihad this time around on the 4th of September, it's going to be, I say, magical. We'll see what the results like. But I mean, just to be involved in it, and I know some celebrity players who just want to play in Soccer Aid. They're frustrated sort of footballers in one sense, but they just want to be involved in this. And it's not just about playing at the Etihad. It's not just about playing against some stellar ex-professionals. It's more about what Soccer Aid, what UNICEF are doing for people around the world, raising money for a wonderful charity in UNICEF. So for me, as an ex-player, I just want to play, but I know that playing, getting fans into the stadium, getting people at home to watch, to donate, 2 billion vaccines is the goal for people who can't get vaccines around the world. So everything that we do, and hopefully it'll be fun, hopefully it'll be entertaining. Where England can win 1-0 in a scrappy game in the Euros and still be successful, it'd be great if this was like 4 or 5 goals each side and full entertainment for everybody. But it's more about what Soccer Aid stands for, more about what UNICEF stand for, and the positivity that brings.